Welcome back to Mice and Mystics. We're on the final stretch. We're in the courtyard. We're trying to get to the root of the tree. We have a crow flying around. And I should say, if you roll a 1 on movement, including minions, the crow will attack you and you get 1 unblockable damage. So, yeah. So up first, we've got a rat warrior here, 1 here. We have 4 roaches, 2 roaches there, 2 here. And we have, of course, our heroes here trying to make their way over there. Okay, up first, in turn order, we have the rat warriors. And so they'll be rolling a die for movement. And we'll start with this one. And again, if he rolls a 1, the crow will eat him. Let's hope we get a 1. Come on, a 1. Nope. Rolls a 2. He's going to go 1, but he can't move into this space because there's already 4 small people in there. And Tilda is top of the initiative track, so he will attack Tilda right now. So 2 dice for the attack. And gets a total miss. So Tilda does not even have to roll defense. Alright, the next rat is going to try to move. Come on, a 1! Yes! And this rat moves, and the crow gets him and takes him away. Alright, up next, I believe, is going to be the cockroaches in initiative order. Alright, up next are the cockroaches. So let's take this cockroach and see if it's going to move. Of course, they all get to move. Alright, come on, let's see a 1! A 1! No, it rolls a 2. So this cockroach actually moves here. Now, cockroaches will steal your cheese if they hit you. If you have any cheese, of course. Or if you don't have any cheese, and then they give you wounds instead. Alright, the first roach, they roll 2 dice. Now they will be attacking Filch. Because Filch is next up in initiative order. And gets 1 piece of cheese on the cheese wheel and 1 potential hit. Now, Filch has 2 dice to roll in defense. He could re-roll one of them, but I don't think we're going to bother. Come on, Filch, defend! Filch does not defend, but he gets a piece of cheese. But he's going to take 1 wound, and we get a cheese on the cheese wheel. Unfortunately, Filch gets a wound, which is bad, because if he rolls a 1 for movement, he's going to get another one. And if we get 3, you get knocked out. Alright, cheese on the cheese wheel. Oh boy, another cheese on the cheese wheel. 1 more, and we get a surge, and our surge this time is a centipede. Yikes. Okay, that was just roach number 1. Let's get on to the second one. Alright, the second roach to move, we'll use the 1 down here. Come on, we need lots of 1s. 1s, roll a 1. Yes! And this roach gets picked off by the crow and is munched down. Alright, there's 2 more roaches over here. So we're just going to roll for them. First one rolls a 1. Another one munched. I'm liking this. And can the crow get the final one? Nope. Ooh, the final, it rolls a 3. I do not think it can get to anybody, though. It will go 1. It can't. Oh, it can bridge that cap. 1, 2, 3. So it's coming, but it's not adjacent to anybody for attacking. Whew. Alright, up next in initiative order is Tilda. Tilda has a piece of cheese. First up, let's roll for her movement, because if she rolls a 1, she's going to take a damage. Come on, Tilda. No 1. Do not roll a 1. Whew. She dodges she will dodge. I'm going to leave the 2 there, because we know. Because you can move her doing an action, and move. So she'll do her action first. She's going to do a free share action. She will take 1 piece of cheese from Maganos. She will take 1 piece of cheese from Colin. She will take 1 piece of cheese from Filch. It's all free. Now she's got 4 pieces of cheese. She's going to do her first aid, which is a free action for healing. And she will heal Maganos. Yeah, she's going to heal Maganos 1 wound. Alright, and she can do this once per turn, or once per round. So she gets to heal Maganos 1. And now she gets an action, because her first aid says a free action. So she will attack the roach. That's what she's going to do with her action, and after that, then she will move. Alright, she's going to get out her mace, and let's take a look at her mace, because I think this is going to be pretty important. When attacking with the mace, add 1 to this mouse's battle during the attack for each wounded mouse that is on the same space as this mouse. There are 2 wounded mouse. There's Colin and Filch. Both are wounded. So I think that adds 2. Does that add 2 dice, or does it add 2 hits? I'm going to have to check the rules doesn't actually say dice, it just says add 1 to this mouse battle during that attack. For each, add 1 to the battle. What is that? I'm not sure what exactly that means. 1 what? It doesn't say on the card. We double check, we're going to come back, and she'll be attacking that roach. Alright, I can't find the specific ruling, but I'm pretty sure it adds dice to her roll. Currently she rolls 2 dice to attack. The mace is going to give her 2 more, 1 for Filch and 1 for Colin, because that's 2 wounds, and it says per each. So she will attack the roach with 4 dice instead of 2, so let's see what she gets. And that's not very good. I wanted her to get some cheese. Anyway, she gets 2 hits against the roach. The roach is going down. It only has 1 die. Let's knock it a cheese, and it gets a bow. It does not do any defense, and Tilda squishes that roach like the little roach that it is. And now she can move. She can move 2 plus her innate 2, so she can move a total of 4 spaces. So she will go 1, 2, 3, 4, making her way to the exit of this board. All right, and up next is Filch. Filch will also roll to move. Let's hope he does not get a 1. He gets a 3. He can move a long way, but I think we're going to try to keep everybody together if we can. All right, Filch can move 3. I'm going to leave that there. He is now going to attack the rat warrior, because if he can hit and destroy the rat warrior, then he will be able to take the cheese off the cheese wheel. That's his dagger. Oh no, that's his pilfer ability, which is on his. It's the ability on his actual card. All right, 2 dice for Filch. Whoa, throwing things around, and he gets a cheese and a bow. Wow, that's absolute garbage. And this is why I have my house rule for re-rolling. He already had 1 cheese. He's going to spend the 1 cheese he had to try and re-roll something. I mean, come on. Get a hit. There we go. We get 1 hit against the rat warrior. It gets to roll 2, and it'll probably roll a cheese, and I'll have a cheese on the cheese wheel. It gets nothing. Filch knocks it right out. Gets rid of the rat warrior. Most awesome. And he gets to take the cheese off the cheese wheel for his pilfer ability. Oh, that's going to save us a bit. I think he takes the cheese from the cheese wheel onto himself. And now he gets to move up to 6 spaces. All right, 3, and he has a movement of 3, so he can move 6, but he is only going to move up with Tilda, 1, 2, 3, 4, to be with Tilda. All good. Up next in turn order is Colin. So let's roll for Colin's movement. Do not get a 1, Colin, please. No! Oh boy. Colin gets a 1. That's an unblockable damage for Colin. So he now has 2 wounds. So that means he can move 3 spaces. He can go 1, 2, 1. Oh, he can't bridge that gap. 1, 2, 3. He's not going to be able to get to Tilda. No! Okay. Or he could go over here and try and squish this cockroach. You know what? He's going to do that. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 and attack the roach. That's what he's going to do. So he's moved and he's going to attack. He has 3 dice to attack the roach. And he gets a cheese and a 1 hit. So he'll get a cheese. And he gets 1 hit. Okay, cheese and 1 hit. And the roach has 1 die for defense. And gets the defense. So the roach is not killed. Alright, well there, it is what it is. Alright, up next is Maganos. So Maganos is here. Let's go ahead and roll for his movement. Not a 1, not a 1! Okay, he rolls a 1. He takes a wound. That's going to be just 1 wound on him because Tilda just healed him. He's also going to go 1, 2, 3 and hang out with Colin and attack the roach. Now he's going to be doing a ranged attack. 2 dice. Oh no, he's got the voodoo. He's using the voodoo doll. He hits 3 dice. When a non-boss minion is defeated by an attack from this doll, just before removing the figure, move and attack with that figure as if it was a pet. Well, it's not going to make any difference. It's the only one here. So he gets 1 possible hit against the roach. The roach has 1 defense die and does not defend. Roach is killed. Unfortunately, that is the end of the turn order. That's the end of our turn order. Both enemies now are eliminated from the board, which means we have to add a cheese to the cheese wheel because there's no more enemies there. So yeah, we've gotten to the end of the track. There's no more enemies, so we have to add a cheese to the cheese wheel, and we're going to start from the top again. Now, if they can all run into the exit, we'll win the game. So we're going to go Tilda, Filch, Colin, Meganos. All right, Tilda is up first, and this is not good. Anyway, Tilda is going to roll to move. Not a 1. She gets 2. Yeah, she'll go ahead and move. Tilda will just go 1, 2. She has escaped. And notice there's no minions on the board, so we're going to be good to go. All right, that was Tilda, and what will she do for her ability? Nothing. Nothing. And then up next, we have Filch. Filch can roll. He gets a 2, plus 3 is 5. He goes 1, 2, easily escaping. And up next is Colin. Colin does not want to roll a 1, and I should probably, here we go. He rolls a 3 for Colin. Colin goes 1, 2, 3. He's not quite in there though. Oh no! Oh man, okay. And Meganos up last. Also rolls a 3. So he gets, actually, what did he roll? He rolled a 2, right? Plus 2 is 4. Colin gets away. What am I doing? Meganos rolls a 3, plus 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And everybody has now just escaped the Courtyard and the Crow. Nobody's been knocked out. And I think we are at the end of the entire scenario, and the end of the chapter. Let me check the book. All right, I believe that's the end of the chapter. There is a ton of text. I said I was going to read the story moment when we got to the Courtyard, and I forgot. So there it is right there. I'll let you read it if you want. So the might disperse from the minuscule crack of the castle wall, etc. Up to here at the top, and then special rule for the tree. We've already done that. And then the story continues. We'll get into the story continues when and if we play the scenario again. So you can see there's a lot of text here. It's a storybook game, so there's a lot of text here and a lot of text here. And there we are. I believe this is Colin. And they have managed to get to Barksburg, which is basically in the tree. So we've managed to conclude our game. So that was the first chapter, Flight to Barksburg, with mice and mystics. So we keep our tricks and we'll keep our special items and stuff for the next chapter. I believe there's 10 or 11 chapters in this game. It's long. There is a lot of dice rolling. I do have my house rule where I can use cheese to re-roll. And there is that. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This was Mice and Mystics, the first chapter, Flight to Barksburg. We made it across the Courtyard. The Crow didn't eat anybody. Colin ended up with 2 of 3 wounds. Meganos had 1. Filch had 1. But we made it out alive. So thanks so much, and we'll see you next time for another complete playthrough series.